So let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Tosh Nagate, founder and CEO of eProjection, a Japan-based consultancy to support international pharma and biotech companies with knowledge and insights about the Japanese pharmaceutical market. Our services cover almost every aspect of the industry for our clients to understand the Japanese market and make a strategic decision, including primary and secondary market research, pricing and market access research, regulatory consultation, sales and P&L forecasting, and clinical as well as commercial strategy planning. In addition to this, we provide business development support to those who are willing to connect to the key decision makers in Japanese local companies. In other words, we proudly proclaim ourselves as a one-stop shop consultancy service for the non-Japanese companies to approach the Japanese market. This slide shows the team of experts at eProjection. The number of professionals have been growing consistently since the last 3 to 4 years. I founded this company 7 years ago, just after I left Takeda, which my position was the Director of Sales Forecasting and Analysis at the Global Marketing Organization. I took my PhD in medicine in Japan and my MBA at University of Chicago with honors. We have an extremely competent group of experts in our advisory board, bringing an average of 30 years of industrial experience. Dr. Takagi headed the development of multiple global products, including certain blockbusters that everybody knows of. Nakanishi-san is our pricing expert who has led the pricing negotiations with Japanese authorities to launch more than 30 new products into the marketplace. Yamano-san is sales and marketing expert in Japan, assuming multiple leadership positions to oversee the team of medical reps. We also have a regulatory expert in our team who has a lot of experience in carrying out multiple global projects and identifying the essential regulatory requirements for developing a product in Japan. So these experts, together with the management team led by me, will cover all that a company outside of Japan will need to know in order to make a decision about when and how to enter the Japanese market. Our capabilities stem from our excellent analytical skills and the knowledge of the local market based on the vast and profound experience of the team. Together with our network of professionals in multiple dimensions, including the medical community, government, regulatory officials, payers, and also the industrial heavyweights, we can provide a comprehensive service to our clients in order for them to understand everything they need to know about Japan, only by talking to us. For example, in Japan, there are about 50 local pharmaceutical companies which has the ability to develop, launch, and commercialize a new product into the local market. If reaching out to them as a potential local partner is what our clients need, we can not only connect them with the decision makers in those companies, but will help them arm with the necessary information about the marketplace in order for them to be in a better position to negotiate out the deal. Instead, if their pain point is to understand whether they should establish their own legal entity in Japan or not, we can provide them with market information, price estimates, regulatory requirements, primary and secondary market research readouts, and any other information that is needed for them to make the best strategic decision. In this slide, we are illustrating some facts which gives you a quick overview of why you might want to consider approaching the Japanese market now. I will not go into too much detail of all the figures laid out here, but the left figure shows that while the Japanese economy growth is showing signs of maturity, the healthcare sector is showing a steady growth over the past couple of decades among the developed countries. The chart in the middle demonstrates that the proportion of the R&D spend to sales in Japanese local companies are not different from their American counterparts, suggesting a substantial level of willingness to invest in R&D. The bar chart on the right shows the average number of weeks until launch after being granted the regulatory approval, which is wasted in pricing and reimbursement negotiations. In this, Japan shows an impressive less than 10 weeks timeline to get to the list price. This all suggests that our system in Japan appreciates innovation from all aspects in the industry. This slide is just to remind everybody about what they often forget, that Japan is still the third largest country market in the world and second largest among the OECD regular members. And it is expected to remain in that position in the coming years. This is a list of the items which we provide for the analytical services to our international clients. Most of our solutions are provided in the form of a single project, and the deliverables will be customized models in the form of spreadsheets and reports typically expressed in slides. Once again, we cover all the necessary information that one needs to make up their minds about Japan. As mentioned earlier, we also help our clients arrange strategic partnerships in Japan. We can be the on-the-spot agent so that you can find your potential partner, initiate negotiations, all the way down to closing a deal, and even beyond there, in a fully remote manner, overcoming the differences in business culture, language, and even time zones.